So, at the beginning of the story, we are told that there was a world thousands of years ago where all the Transformers lived. Transformers robots were machines of that kind that could think like humans. Everything was going well in their world. Here, a Transformer whose name was Megatron gets against his leader. Because of this, there was a war in their world, due to which their whole world is destroyed, and all the Transformers were scattered in different worlds. We are also told about a cube here. It was very big in appearance. It had so much power that it could make a new world. This cube also made the world of the Transformers. But now this cube falls into the world. The leader of the Transformers and Megatron wanted to get it with both. The leader of the Transformers wanted to get it so they could make his world again. Megatron, with whom he had fought, also wanted to defeat him. Megatron also wanted to use it to defeat his leader. He also wanted to take over the whole world. Megatron had found out that the cube was on the Earth. That's why he goes to get it on the Earth. But he went to the snowy area and got stuck in the snow. This thing goes on for a long time, and the year is 1897. Now a ship was stuck on that snow. When the captain starts looking there, his team was stuck in a hollow place. Now, they look at a very big machine, which was the Transformer Megatron. The captain had turned on the Megatron's location, because of which the light comes out of his eyes. That light went to the captain's glasses. Actually, that light was not an ordinary light. It was the location of that cube, from which the new world could be made, which Megatron earlier had as well. Now that location was printed on the captain's glasses. Now the story goes on for another 110 years. We see the time of 2007. A helicopter was standing near an army base. After a while, that helicopter turns into a Transformer. Actually, he was a companion of Megatron. Now, all the Transformers had come to the Earth. They had come to the base and wreaked havoc. They wanted to get some special information from here. But the army people cut off their connection first, because of which the mission of Megatron's companions was not completed. Actually, they had come to the Earth to find out the location of their companion Megatron and the cube. They were all the evil Transformers, who wanted to wreak havoc in the world. After this, in the story, we are shown a boy Sam, who was the grandson of the same captain, who had encountered a frozen Transformer named Megatron 110 years ago, in whose glasses the location of the cube was printed. Sam still had those glasses which he wanted to sell, because he needed money. He wanted to buy a car. Sam, who had passed with very good marks. That's why his father brings him with him, because he wanted him to buy a car. He came to the car factory with his father. He liked an old car there. When he asked the owner about that car, he also did not know anything about it. He also did not know where the car came from. Still, the owner of the car sells that car to Sam. In this way, Sam got his first car. In this car, the songs used to play automatically. Sam's friends also make a lot of fun of this car, because it was quite older in looks. On night, when SM was sleeping, he feels that his car has started, and somewhere the car has started moving on its own. Sam follows his car with his bicycle, and had come to a deserted place. He sees that his car had turned into a Transformer, and is sending a light in the sky, which is very fast. Seeing this, Sam gets scared, and started running from there. But after a while, his car was in front of his eyes. Before he could think of anything, the police come there and take him with them. He also tells the police about his car, but no one believes him. Actually, Sam's car was a Transformer. This is the companion of the leader, who wanted to get the cube with the Transformer leader, so they can make his own new world, which was destroyed by the war. All the companions of the leader are good Transformers, who never thought about harming humans. That's why they come to the world to find the cube. After this accident, Sam was scared of his car, and did not drive his car again. After that, we see a plane flying, which was of the president. It had a companion Transformer of Megatron, who steals all the details from the president's computer, which he needed for the location of the cube. Here he also gets old files, which was of the captain of the ship. That is the grandfather of Sam, who saw Megatron for the first time, and he had the location of the cube in his glasses. The Transformer gets to know about that glasses. Sam had put an ad on a website to sell it. In this way, he also gets to know about Sam. Now that Transformer was behind Sam. There we see Sam, who was constantly driving his cycle, because his car was following him. He goes ahead and sees a police car, which was turned into a very big Transformer. Indeed, it was the very same Transformer who had stolen stolen information from the president's computer, and it was the companion of Megatron. Now he comes and asks Sam about the spectacles, but Sam did not tell him anything that where these glasses are. He was not able to believe his eyes, that in front of him, a living robot is talking to him. He starts running away from here again. Then he hits a girl named Michaela. She used to study with Sam. Actually, when Sam was running away, she was following him. Then Sam's car comes, which takes him and Michaela in it after making them sit into it. And it also turns into a transformer. Now here Sam's car and that transformer have a very bad fight. Who was a companion of Megatron? Sam's car had injured him. That transformer turns into a mobile to save himself, which had gone into Michaela's bag, after which Sam's car turns into a magnificent car from an older one, and it took both of them home. We see more transformers coming from the sky, in which the leader and his companions were. They came to Sam's house and wanted to take the glasses. Sam immediately goes to his house and begins to find his spectacles. He knows that they're good transformers. If they even find the cube, they'll not harm anyone. Before he goes out and gives the spectacles to them, the people of Sector 7 come. That was a sector agency. They take Sam and Michaela with them. Many transformers come in front of them. They have taken all their weapons. After a while, their huge team comes. Because of this, all the transformers run. Sam and Michaela also run after escaping, but his grandfather's spectacles fell there, which the leader of the transforms found. Taking it, he decides to find the cube. When the agents of Sector 7 know about this, they take Sam to the place where even today, they've kept Megatron frozen there. Sam reveals that the transformer's name is Megatron, and he came into this world to get the cube, and wanted to end this world. Sam tells them that I know that you know about the cube as well. The agents now show him the cube. They tell him when this came to our Earth it was too big. No one could see it. We'd made a dam on its 4 sides. The companion of Megatron transformer was also here. That came into Michaela's bag in the shape of a phone. It also learns where Megatron is, and also about Cube. He sends the signals to his companions. All of his companions now come on the Earth, and begins to attack Sector 7. Also, the transformer activates the process to melt the ice of Megatron. Here Sam tells everyone to free his transformer car. He says that we've to save the cube. Sam's car changes the setting of the cube, and changes it into a small cube. The transformer gives the cube to Sam, and after being a car, takes Sam and Michaela. Megatron has been also released. That's why he chases Sam with his companions, because he wanted to get the cube at any cost. The leader of the transformer comes. On one side there was a team of Megatron, and on the other side, it was the leaders. A fierce fight between them starts. When the leader begins to weak, he was telling Sam, if I begin to die, put that cube into my chest. From it will be ended with me. When the leader was fighting with Megatron, Sam puts that device in Megatron's chest instead of the leader. From he dies. On the other side, the leader's companion defeat Megatron's companions. The leader now looks at the piece of the cube that has been squeezed. The leader learns that with this small piece, they can't start their world. So he has sent signals to everyone in the sky that all the good transformers come to the world. Sector 7 was also closed. Along with this, Megatron and his companions were thrown into the depth of the sea with helicopters. Sam, who always liked Michaela, their relationship has been also good. Later, we're shown the time after 2 years in the story, when Leader and his companion Transformers have come to this world, who now work with the government. And after living in this world, they end up all the Transformers, who were the companions of Megatron. Actually, they were hidden in this world even today. They went on a mission. They've killed the companions of Megatron. While dying, they tell them that our boss will soon come to the world, and will take revenge on you all. Actually, they were talking about the boss, for which Megatron used to work. Let's see Sam from his jacket. A small piece of metal drops, which was a cube piece, which he picks up and sees. So all the information in it, the words written on it, get printed on his heart and mind. As before, it was printed on his grandfather's spectacles. That piece was very strong. It falls from Sam's hand, which had drilled a hole in the roof and fell in the kitchen. All the machines used in the kitchen, all those transformers turn into robots. We can guess from here that how big transformers must have been made from that cube. Now, they all attack Sam and his family, because they were all bad transformers. To save Sam from all this, his car transformer came, which destroys everyone. Now Sam tells Michaela to keep the cube piece to herself. Then we see here, one of those bad transformers was still alive. He sends all the information to his companion in space. He tells him that the cube piece on the Earth, you have to get it somehow. And he also sends his companion transformer to get the cube piece in the world, which was in the form of an animal. That transformer comes to that army base, where the second piece of the cube was kept, which the leader had taken out from Megatron when he was dead. He had obtained that cube piece and goes to the sea with his companions, where Megatron was still lying there. They revive Megatron from that cube piece again. Now, after he is alive, he goes to space and meets his boss, at whose behest Megatron was doing all this till now. Megatron tells that now the cube is over. We can't make our army, on which his boss says no. The cube can never end. There is a boy in the world whose name is Sam. He has the information of such a place in his mind. If we get to know all this, then we can make our army again. I can't go to the Earth right now, because our leaders are there, who are protecting Sam. Now you can go to the Earth and reach our leader through that boy. We see Michaela on the Earth, who had that cube piece, which Sam had given her to keep it with her. Here that transformer, who had sent this news to his boss, that there is a cube piece on the Earth. He had come here to steal it from Michaela. But Michaela sees him and calls Sam and tells him that I am coming to meet you, because she knew that Sam's life is in danger. There Sam is shown in the university, in whose mind the words written on the cube had been printed, which were coming in front of his eyes again and again. Sam did not know anything about this. Then a transformer comes to him as a girl. She tries to get that information from Sam, but before she could do anything, Michaela comes here, who had saved Sam and taken him with her. But that transformer, who was in the form of a girl, was still behind them. Michaela has hit her car with a tower here, with which that transformer had also left them behind. Then a big transformer in the form of a helicopter hits their car in a factory. Megatron had also come here. He leaves his small reports on Sam to extract the information stored in his mind. Everything could know about it. Before the robots can do anything, the leader comes here. There was a fight again between Megatron and the leader. Two more transformers had come here, who were with Megatron. The leader had also killed them. Taking advantage of this, the leader is busy killing other transformers. Megatron attacks the leader and kills him. Sam, who was watching everything, tries to run away from here. The companions of the leader also come, who had attacked Megatron to take revenge for the leader. That's why Megatron runs away from here. Now, because the leader was dead, Megatron's boss comes to the Earth, who didn't come because of the fear of the leader. He comes to the Earth and hacks all the satellites. After doing everything in his control, he says to the army, "Give the boy Sam to me. If you do not do this, then I will kill the whole world." On the other side, Sam, Michaela, and their friend go to the scientist, who used to work in the first Sector 7, which was now closed. They understand the meaning of those words, which was in Sam's heart and mind, which he used to see again and again. The scientist tells, many years ago, transformers had come to our world. They were called Seekers at that time. And even today, they are hiding somewhere in this world. Now that transformer, which Michaela had caught, they had brought him with them, which tells him about an old museum. They all went there. There was a very old plane here, which was a transformer. When Sam puts a piece of cube on it, then that plane turns into a transformer. When they ask him about those words, which Sam used to see, then that transformer brings them to the desert of Egypt. He tells that we have come here millions of years ago. We had made a machine here. Its job was to collect light from the sun. If we had not done this, then our bodies would have been rusted. All this was very important for us. In the beginning, our leaders were with us, who always told us never to harm anyone there, where there are people. But one of our transformers broke this principle. He was talking about him, who was the boss of Megatron. He tells that he hated humans. He wanted to kill humans with the use of that machine. But to run that machine, a powerful weapon was needed. But that weapon was very dangerous. We did not want to harm anyone with it. That's why our 6 leaders sacrificed themselves and saved that weapon by making their own tomb. The machine that was made, which ran with that weapon, Megatron and its boss know its address. It is buried somewhere here, and if they find the tomb of our leaders, in which that weapon is buried, then they will use both the things and finish the whole world. And then no one can stop them in this world. Sam says that your leader gave his life to save me. Sam understood that if he finds that weapon, which is buried somewhere in the tomb, then he can revive the leader again. The transformer tells Sam the words you see. That is the way to reach the tomb. Now all of them had reached there quickly. They also get that weapon. As soon as Sam touches it, it had turned into sand. They put in a bag and come out. Now, Sam also transports the leader's body there, who was completely dead. He was going to revive him with that weapon. Then many more bad Transformers came there, who were with Megatron. All of them together turn into a very big Transformer, and also attack a pyramid. Actually, that machine was buried there, about which Sam was also told by that Transformer, with which the world could be finished. There Sam, who was moving toward the leader. Due to the attack of the bad Transformer, he gets injured and became unconscious. Now, all the Transformers come in front of him who tell him, "You are such a brave person, who for the sake of our leader, who put his life at stake," which is a symbol of a leader. "The weapon you have brought is not found but has to earn." Now Sam also restored his senses. Actually, that leader had come in his dream. That weapon which had become sand earlier, becomes a weapon again, and had turned into a device. Sam puts that device inside the leader, with which he had become alive. But the leader was now very weak. Then the boss of Megatron comes there, and takes that device from them, with which the machine to end the world could also be activated. Seeing this, the Transformer who had told everything to Sam, he takes out his devices and puts it inside his leader, with which he had become powerful. Now his leader had gone to that pyramid, where Megatron's boss was. The leader went and finished that machine. Then he fights alone with Megatron and his boss. The leader had killed the boss. With Megatron, here the other Transformer says that sometimes we should give up. He had gone back with Megatron. Sam, Mikaela, and all the leaders had come back. Sam once again joins his university, but Megatron was still alive. Now, after the death of the boss, and after the return of Megatron is shown, the leader and his companions, the other Transformers, are working with the army, and whatever bad happens in the world, they try to solve everything. They are sent to a mission in Ukraine, where a nuclear accident took place. Here the leader Transformer doubts that the technology of the aliens has been used. Then the bad Transformers come here and attack them. All the Transformers had run away after the attack, but then the leader gets a cell here, which was taken out of the fire. Seeing that the leader of the Transformers is very surprised, he now goes to the team of NASA. He says that you are lying to us. There now his team tells that no, we did not tell any lie. It is a matter of many years ago, we got this news. A spaceship has been destroyed on the moon. Our team went on that mission. This mission was completed after 8 years. Our team got a very big spaceship on the moon, which had been destroyed. Astronauts did a lot of tests on it. No one in the world was told about this, but soon it was found that there are aliens in that world. The leader was finding out everything here. Actually, when the leader and Megatron had a world, after the war everything was over. The leader and his Transformers had a ship, whose name was Ark. With it he could defeat Megatron and his companions, but Megatron's companions attacked the spaceship, which was lost somewhere in space. After thousands of years, when it was destroyed on the moon, the team of NASA checked it. The leader decides to go to the moon after knowing this truth. He had reached the moon with his companion. When they go inside the Ark, they also get their old leader who was completely dead. There the leader sees 4 pillars, from which a way to go to the other world could be made. Now the leader came back to the Earth with everyone, and the device from which the leader was revived. The leader takes out that device and puts it inside his companion, whom he had brought from the Ark. Now he was also alive. There Sam, who was working in a company, the person working with him tells him about the Ark spaceship. Then a Transformer comes and kills that man. Now Megatron wanted to kill those people who were part of the Ark mission, who went to the moon and checked that spaceship. Now the next number was Sam, because he also knew about everything. Sam, after knowing everything, goes to the astronauts. He tells that when the Ark was destroyed, Megatron and his Transformers had already reached there. They also knew about 4 pillars at that time, from which a way to go to the other world could be made, but they could not activate these things themselves. So they wanted their leader to come and fix everything. Now everything is fine, so they want to spread destruction in the world. After knowing all this, Sam informs the army about all this. Then Megatron's companions were behind him, who wanted to kill him, but here his car comes which saves him. There is a fight between Megatron and the leader Transformer. Then here the leader, who was brought back from the Ark, about him it is known that he had met Megatron. He had made a deal with him, that Megatron will always be alive. They will rule the world in the same way. Now the leader uses those 4 pillars, and makes a hole between the Earth and the moon, from which all the bad bad Transformers had come to the Earth and start spreading destruction. Now the leader had come here. His competition is with the same leader whom he had revived, who was now supporting Megatron. On the other side, a friend of Sam is shown, who was with her boss. Her boss was also with Megatron, because Megatron had told that boss that he will give him a lot of powers. Now when Sam comes to know that his friend is in danger, he was coming to save her by sitting in his car. But the car in which Sam was, that was a companion transformer of Megatron. Now Sam was caught by his friend's boss, and puts a device on his hand, so that whatever he talks to the army, he can find out. There on the other side is shown, Megatron had threatened the government. If the leader and his companions was not sent back to space, then we will also attack the Earth. So now everyone is decided to send in a rocket. When they were about to fly the rocket, there was a big blast in it. All the good Transformers were dead. Actually, this was a trick of Megatron, after which they attack the whole world. They destroy everything, and puts their pillars in the world, by which the way to the other world was opened. On the other side, Sam was trying to save his friend, who was with the boss, who was with Megatron. When Megatron and his companions were spreading destruction in the world, then the leader and his Transformers come here. They destroy the pillars first, by which the way to the other world could be made. They tell that we were not killed in the rocket attack. We just pretended in front of Megatron that we are in the rocket. Sam was very happy to see this. Now Sam sits on the leader of the Transformers, and also saves his friend. Megatron tells the leader that I want to make a compromise with you. The leader knew that Megatron is such a Transformer, which is very bad and can never be anyone's friend. That's why he attacks him and kills him. After that, he also kills the leader, whom he brought back to life from Ark, who was with the Megatron and was deceiving everyone. After this, all the good Transformers, they stayed in the world, and now their mission was to live with humans and help them. They will now live in this world and support them. The destruction that Megatron had spread, they will fix it. And with this, the story of this movie ends here.